Hello and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. I know it's been a while, it's because I'm in my Stardew Valley era, but now I'm back for another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Where we left off was we were supposed to meet Sebastian at this catacomb way over there in the distance, and then also we gotta meet because Ludgok, whatever his name was, wanted us to have someone who could read gobbledygook. Meet up with Sebastian first.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Sebastian's going down a dark path.
I'd
It
be
is a bad
interested to
idea.
know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning about our ancestors was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the great room, which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further. Only the removal of objects weren't allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I bet you there's an fairy here.
Lumos.
Lumos! I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Or it's the smell of decay, bone, and fairy. And spiders. Definitely spiders.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Fringo!
Well, that's true. Spiders are not insects, they're arachnids.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Leviosa.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
Lumos.
No. I have a feeling that that is actually where I need to go for the quest.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Okay, thanks.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo! Lumos.
Lumos.
Okay, now we can go this way. I have a feeling the area is any second. Oh, can't get in there. Not yet, at least.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Closer. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Confringo! Lumos.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
I mean, my character's not wrong.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. There's something here by the altar.
New journal entry. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded it where it lay, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it. But first, I must ready myself for the next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against it.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice. Lumos.
Lumos! Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperius curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
I just can't do it. I can't.
I don't think learning the Imperius curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Confringo!
Descendo!
Confringo! Lumos.
Lumos.
Oh, there's a huge spider back there.
Confringo!
Okay, well, let's go.
Potato! Stupid!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo! Incendio!
Why is that lighting up on fire? Oh, whatever. Okay.
Revelio.
There's spiders in there. No, I can't keep them.
Lumos. This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Lumos!
Next Hogwarts Legacy, can we not have so many spiders? That's all I'm saying.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
Yeah,
How
so-
gracious of you.
I try.
Okay. Okay, this is...
Lumos.
That worked. Keep going.
Okay.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Lumos.
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 Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Lumos. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Haha, so funny, Sebastian.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Not me, this place creeps me out.
Leviosa. Confringo.
Well, let's see, hold on. I need a... I need a spell.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio.
Any more goodies? Yeah. Or over here.
Confringo.
dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
No, I don't want him to find this. The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibilities could benefit not only wizard kind, but the world. The dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. Until we know more, please, not remove Relic. Okay.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
This is no good. Oh. That's ominous. Uh-oh. How'd he get here?
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Persuade Ominous? No, let's persuade Sebastian. The bad idea.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Oh, I'm sure we all will.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
They go the wrong way.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
How do
We
I
agreed
open
on what
this?
was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
How do I get in there?
Revelio.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't...
Fringo!
And I didn't want to worry him all over
Lumos.
again.
That's a whole bunch of devil snare.
Lumos. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos.
Their bones?
Perhaps moving piles of bones towards the center will help. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Lumos.
Oh, there we go.
Lumos. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Lumos. Rickety bone bridge complete. Accio. Lumos. Lumos.
Oh, there we go.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Let's come back to that one. What is going on there?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Revelio.
I mean, that makes sense.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Okay.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Revelio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Hello.
Bring down! Not quite. I won't rest. You don't know who you're playing with!
We have to fight.
Keep out of Storm's reach! From Kringle!
Uncle! To the right!
Got him! Finish this! What are you doing? Get away! Why don't you come up? This is almost too easy!
You'll not win here.
Sebastian! Be careful!
You've got them. We'll make them retreat.
Oh, stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it!
Revelio.
IMPERIO!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Honestly, a boy like Sebastian probably shouldn't be at Hogwarts. Could be a threat to other students.
Revelio.
Pumpkin. I blow up the pumpkin. Sorry, Scarecrow.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
I'm not.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
I've never even done
Why,
dark magic.
Sebastian?
Whatever. Anyway, that completes this episode. I will try to do better, add in more Hogwarts Legacy in between my Stardew Valley. Ooh, and we have a side mission to talk to Poppy. We might do that next episode. All right, everyone, have a great day. See you next time.